My boyfriend is out on a works night out and I kind of want to bake, and he kind of mentioned having red velvet cake at some point, so I'm going to do one better and make red velvet crumbl cookies, because there's a girl on this app who's posting all the crumbl cookie like recipes, or like recipes like it, I don't know. So I'm going to attempt that if you guys want to come along and watch. I better put the big light on. I'm going to have to get TikTok up on my iPad as well, because I've just realised that I'm making this video on the TikTok app. I need to get the scales. Every time I use these scales, they just don't work. They glitch so bad. So I'm just hoping that they're going to work this time. Alexa, please play Pink Pony Club by Chapel Roan.
Pink Pony Club.
Got it working. So it's to be 115 grams of butter. I think the block is like 200. So I'm just going to cut it up into little bits though as I'm putting it in the bowl, so it's easier to mix. I've added too much butter, so I need to take some out. So I've sorted the butter. Now I need to add brown sugar. My friend and I actually graduated uni the same week, and we went out to celebrate after her sort of ceremony, like a few days after, and the next day I was really hungover and I was desperate for like a tea, but my mum didn't have like white sugar, she just had brown sugar, and it was the best tea I think I've ever had. It was like brown sugar in it. It was so good. So just a PSA in case anyone wants to try. The recipe is saying granulated sugar. We've only got caster, but we do have like the sugar for like teas and coffees. I'm going to try this because I think this is granulated, so we'll see. I got an electric whisk like last week. I've used it once because it was my friend's hen, which is why I bought it. It's because I wanted to bake her a cake for her hen party, and I wasn't going to try that by hand like late at night. So I'm still sort of, I've used them before, but this one's a little bit different, so it took me so long to like work out how to actually use it. It's kind of funky though. So I had to use my hands to sort of mix the butter and sugar there. I tried using this, but like the butter was just like clumping and not mixing with the sugar. So I've just used my hands because I think it needed heat to sort of melt a little bit more. But yeah, we're getting somewhere. Got the eggs, some vanilla extract. The recipe does say some white vinegar. I don't have that. I have white wine vinegar. I don't know if I want to add that though. I don't know. I'll maybe add a wee bit. And one of the most essential parts of red velvet is the food colouring. Now the creator, is it Bliss in a Bite, she recommended like gel food colouring. The shop I was at didn't have it, so I've just got like the liquid one. So we'll see how vibrant it looks. So it looks so messy. I really don't think I should use my hands to mix it because it's not looking how it's meant to, and I think it's because the butter's warm. This is what it's meant to look like. That is what mine looks like, so I've done something wrong. I'm just gonna move on and hope that it corrects itself. Cocoa powder. Next ingredients. So I have to mix it again, but not to over mix it. This is where I think my issue is going to lie, is because I never get that quite right balance. I'm always under or over, and honestly it really impacts the outcome, so fingers crossed. So I knew that like the colouring wasn't going to be right because I'm using like the liquid colour instead of the gel, which the Bliss in a Bite has recommended, but also my dough was looking nothing like hers, so I think I'm going to pop it in the fridge for a little bit and then come back to it possibly and see how it goes from there. I have just taken the mixture out of the fridge. It looks a little bit better, not really. So now I'm going to divide it up into like the balls. It says like 100 grams per sort of cookie, so I'll see how much that gets me. I'll see if I think they're too big and then take it from there. That was kind of messy. I don't think I've chilled the mixture for long enough, but I can't be bothered putting it back in and waiting any longer, so I've just plated them up on the oven dish. I wish they were like more vibrant. Pop popped them in the oven, so I think it should be 10 to 15 minutes. I actually might move them further down because I feel like they're just too close to the top there. I went to the bathroom and came back and all the cookies are stuck together. It's like 2 giant cookies. No. They look like really spongy. They don't look like cookies. Oh, what a disaster. I definitely think that's from the butter. How it was like, I thought it was like kind of melted. I think that's what's caused it to go that way. Because everything was measured right. Oh, I'm a bit gutted now. These have just not came out how I expected. Like, that is not how they're meant to look. I don't know where I've went wrong though. So that's a bit frustrating. They obviously need to cool. It's like a cream cheese frosting that goes on them. So I might make it and just pop it in the fridge and then decorate them tomorrow. Because these need to cool. These won't. Oh. It's not like a cookie. It feels like a cake. Oh, I'm gutted. I'm genuinely gutted. I can't make cookies. I think like I'm cursed when it comes to cookies. I'm good at like brownies, probably cupcakes. I think I could like do and like actual cakes, but I can't bake cookies. It always goes wrong. Oh, I'm gutted. Full fat cream cheese. There's a little bit of dye on that, just ignore that. Added the butter to the cream cheese. Then added the ice and sugar. I kind of wish I used a bigger bowl, but oh well. This is so messy and it's also taken so long. Like the butter's just not, it's just staying in little clumps. And this frosting is honestly taking forever. It's like so lumpy. I have a new piping bag. I have no idea how to set this up, and to be honest, I can't be bothered trying to figure it out. So I'm now going to put the cream cheese frosting in here and try piping it. This is the finished product. I don't know if you can see, but the cookies, when I was trying to, they were like stuck to the pan, so I had to sort of get a knife under to try and lift them up, and it's kind of broke them a wee bit. I definitely know where I went wrong, and it's been the butter had heated up when I was trying to mix it, so it just like it wasn't really right in the mixture, like it had melted too much, and I also hadn't left the mixture in the fridge to sort of set for long enough either. And I read on the recipe, I didn't realise at first, but it did say to put them into like their separate like bowls and then chill them, but I kept it in the full bowl and chilled it, so it's definitely not been long enough. So at least I know for next time if I even try again. This was kind of nice, but I don't know, it's getting kind of late now and I'm tired. So it's like 11:45 and I'm a bit tired now. Can't really be bothered. So I'll just leave these out. And when my boyfriend comes home from his drunken night, he'll probably have one. If not, it's breakfast in the morning.